Hello, this is your weekly reading. My name is Brenda Michelle, and I'm a healer, empath, medium, and intuitive card reader. And this is your weekly reading for Monday, June 24th, 2024. This is a general reading. However, if it resonates with you, please leave a comment and let me know. If you enjoy this video series, please give it a like and don't forget to subscribe so that you can be notified about the latest weekly videos and podcasts. At the end of this video, there will be information about how you can get a more in-depth one-on-one reading with me, okay? All right, so you have 7 cards there before you. Go on ahead and pick one and we will begin. Okay, card number 1. Those of you who picked card number 1, you have picked the 4 of Swords. The 4 of Swords says there's a lot of contemplation that you're doing right now to find out what's the best step forward for you and all that is involved, all the people that are involved. That's for you, those of you who picked card number 1. Card number 2, people, you have picked the 9 of Swords. The 9 of Swords says decisions. You have to make some decisions sometime soon. And this card is saying that basically you have a choice between keeping it the way it is, which is comfortable, or having to make a choice, a different choice that might bring a little more sacrifice than what you're willing to put up with. Okay? All right. The choice is yours, those of you who picked card number 2. Those of you who picked card number 3, you have picked the Devil. The Devil card means materialism and rebellion and those types of things, overindulgence, all types of things that are considered the shadow. So looking out and seeing how is that relating to you this week. Are you the rebellious one? Is there somebody rebelling in your life this week? Are you shopping too much? Are you doing too much against the grain? Are you spending too much money at any rate? Are you doing things that you know you shouldn't do? Okay? The Devil is saying those types of things to you. Those of you who picked card number 3. Those of you who picked card number 4, you have picked the 9 of Wands. The 9 of Wands says that we have been through it. We have been through it, but we still have to keep going because we're almost at the end. And so once we hit the end, things will get better, but you have to persevere. 9 of Wands says keep going. Okay, those of you who picked number 4. Those of you who picked card number 5, you have picked the 2 of Swords. The 2 of Swords is saying that basically you need to listen this week. You need to not be so closed off from other people's points of view, other people's ideas or ideologies, and listen. There's no harm in listening, okay? So you don't have to believe any of it, but be open to listening, because sometimes it's important because you might need to change your mind, okay? But in order to get the information that you need, you have to be a little more open, okay? Take in the information, put it in file 13 or file 7 or whatever. And so what happens is later on down the line, you'll get more information that will either confirm it or make it so that it is not true, or something that you can't use, and then you can discard it, okay? That's for those of you who pick card number 5. Those of you who pick card number 6, you pick the King of Discs. The King of Discs says, hey, I have money, I have wealth, I have know-how, I have ingenuity, and I can teach you some of that. Is that you, or is there somebody coming in your realm this week that is that person? The captain of industry, or the captainess. I don't know what you'd call a female captain, but the female captain of industry. Okay? Those of you who picked card number 7 this week, you have picked the card of Judgment. The card of Judgment says that you're in a process of waiting to find out what the verdict is. Find out what it is, the criteria in which you have submitted, what is going to be the final outcome from it. Okay, I've done all these things, and as a result, this week, what is going to be my reward? Or I've done all these things, what is going to be my punishment? You are in a situation of waiting for the verdict, those of you who pick card number 7. Okay, so let's go on to the next part of the reading. Okay, so we have W, K, C, L, B, R, X. Okay, no vowels, but if you have these letters in your name, this is going to resonate closest with you. Balance. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. Balance. That's the overall lesson for the week. Balance. Okay, so what this looks like to me this week is that you are remembering those lessons or those things you're putting into place that you have come to know as far as wealth and understanding. All of those things you have been or you have developed in your life. Now you are taking time to appreciate those, giving back to where all this information, all this help, all the things that you have had assistance with, all the people who gave you those little nuggets of knowledge, you are acknowledging them this week, okay? And as you have balance within your situation or within this structure, okay, the scales are balancing. So therefore, there's going to be later on a judgment of your character. This judgment is basically ma'at, or the balance, the scales that's coming in to balance what it is that you're dealing with. Okay? Have you been that good person that has always given back? Or are you one of those people that it was like, okay, I did this all on my own. I pulled my own self up by the bootstraps, which you know that never happens. We all get help from someone somewhere, okay? At any rate, okay, the things that you have put into place is going to blossom for you. You're going to reap the things that have been sown. So the thing about it is that it's all going to even out in the end. And so you are going to be awaiting the verdict, or you're going to be awaiting the critique of what it is that you have done. Even if it's a non-profit that you have put together, or it is some type of situation where you have been giving back to the little guy, and the little guy is now going to decide, or based on those actions, now there's going to be a decision on who it is that you are, okay? You do so without judgment, bringing a state of balance, and that's what you've done. And so that balance, the reflection of what it is that you have done, is going to be coming at the end of the week, okay? All right, let's see what the goddesses say about it. Nematona, sacred space. Create an altar or visit a power place to connect with the divine. Okay? That's part of honoring who it is that came before you, that gave you all of the information, at least, if not an inheritance, that you got in order to be who it is that you are. Okay? So taking time to commune with the divine, taking time to acknowledge presence of spirit, or presence of these people that have given you so much, okay? Important. All right. So thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate you, and I will see you next week. Peace and blessings.